Once again, before Charlie Kirk's assassination, I mostly just viewed him as another populist voice that was a political opponent um, in, in terms of contrasting conservatism and populism. And it turns out, as we've learned more about him, more about his wife and their family and their efforts and his goals, that he's a far more complicated figure. In fact, I would say that he has a lot more in common with the early years of Bill Buckley. Um, and in a lot of ways, he was almost a combination of a Bill Buckley and a Billy Graham with the way that he was going about in some of his efforts. Um, and the question that I've been trying to wrestle with, and we probably don't have an answer for it right now, me or you, is um, Bill Buckley was able to be convinced that he had to divorce himself from, say, the John Birch Society and the other more um, uh, far right radical organizations in order to broaden his coalition and gain success. And that's what led to, I feel like, a healthy turn for the original conservative movement that did eventually lead to success in the 80s and the rise of the Reagan coalition, the Reagan presidency. How I'm trying to figure out how we go about reaching people like Charlie Kirk, who turns out does have honest um, uh, designs for the efforts and wants to see, traditional conservatism succeed, wants to see Christian morals succeed, but who feel like they have to attach themselves to this popular front that attaches them to people that I feel like are actually making it harder for those things to happen. How do we convince people that they will be stronger by excising the excesses as opposed to like for all I know, like Matt Walsh is just as honest as Charlie Kirk is, and I just view him as a political opponent. But like, I'm trying to figure out how to communicate to people like Matt Walsh and say, you think you need to have this popular front with these individuals and with this rhetoric and with this behavior to have a big enough coalition to confront the left, but you're actually damaging yourself. How do I convince them that you will become stronger and better able to make your case to more Americans if you're willing to police your own side?